Hi and welcome to my channel. As you know, moving to the UK is something that is a life-changing opportunity for many of us, which means that if you do want to move to this country, it is a matter of urgency that you are actually looking for legit and easy pathways for you to move. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing one of such pathways where very few people are aware of this pathway, but it is one of the easiest and indeed the best way to move to the UK. So if you're new to my channel, you're obviously welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, I do appreciate your time as usual, and I hope that you are implementing, because I was calling 2023 the year for implementation, but 2024 is the year for reawakening. What this means is that those of you that have been procrastinating, you've been dormant about pursuing your goals, you've been receiving unfortunate emails, everything has to change this year so that we're all succeeding together, we're all progressing together, and we are all achieving our goals together as a team, because obviously we don't want to leave anybody behind. So if you haven't joined this family, hit the subscribe button so that you're the first person to be notified every single day when I drop a new video on here at 10 a.m. prompt UK time. I dedicate my time to ensuring that you are the first person to be notified about the best opportunities to move to the UK or to switch your visa if you're already in this beautiful, amazing, fantastic country. So what are we talking about? Look, there are many changes that the UK government has implemented, and as you know, from spring of 2024, many of you will not be able to bring your dependents to the UK, which means that you need to understand the types of visas that will enable you bring your family to the UK, and also the types of jobs that you need to be applying for that will enable this. So with this visa that I'm sharing today, you can move to the UK, and let me tell you the best part. You can move with your family, and the best of it all is that you don't need a job for you to move to the UK. But this visa enables you to work full-time in the UK, and you can also do extra hours, up to 20 hours a week if you want to do extra work. So it is absolutely amazing, which means I'm going to be telling you who can apply, what can you expect obviously as a requirement, how much does it cost, and literally every single thing that you need. So I do have a free newsletter. I've dropped a link in the comment section below. It's free to join. You drop your name and email so that I send information such as what I'm sharing in today's video directly to your amazing inbox. I also share information about free visa sponsorship opportunities, obviously, jobs to move to the UK, or switch your visa if you're already in the UK. You're also going to find my contact details on there. There's my WhatsApp number as well as my email address, so that if you need support, if you've got questions, you need guidance, you need that one-to-one support with your personal circumstances, then do get in contact with me ASAP. Like I say, if you check the comment section below, you'll see the newsletter. It's also got my contact details on there so that you can get in contact with me directly, because I understand the urgency with which many people need to move. But also, I'm passionate about career progression in the UK. It's not just about moving to this country, it's what you do with yourself when you get to this amazing country that ultimately is going to make it worthwhile. So I share info about career progression as well for those of us that are already in the UK. So again, like I say, do check that newsletter, join it. It's completely free, and that info comes to your inbox directly, or indeed you can contact me directly. So what is this particular visa that we're talking about, and who can apply, and what can you expect? So the best thing about this visa, like I've said, is that you don't need a job to move. Also, you don't need IELTS to move. You can move with this visa without IELTS, and you can bring your family, and it is called the high potential individual visa. So high potential individual visa, that's what it's called. When you move to the UK, obviously, like I said, you can work, you can move with your family, and also you can take on extra shifts. The only disadvantage, let me tell you, if I get into the nitty-gritty, is that you cannot extend this visa in the UK. You can switch to another visa, but you cannot extend the visa. And as I'm going along, by the way, if you've got any questions, queries, concerns, please leave that in the comment section below, and I'm going to be able to join you there. If you've got any questions, it doesn't even have to be related to this particular video. If it's something that is related to UK visas, moving to the UK, switching within the UK, or career progression opportunities in the UK, then share that in the comment section. I'm more than happy to join you there and just provide some more details, some more information in order for you to gain that clarity for what it is that you need. So use the comment section and, make sure that you're dropping those questions and queries on there. So the high potential individual visa, again, in terms of requirements, obviously you don't need IELTS, like I've said, so you can move to the UK with this, using this visa without IELTS. How long is a visa going to be for? So if you're somebody who, it depends then on your qualifications, because if you're somebody who has a Bachelor of Science degree, Bachelor of Arts degree, basically an undergrad degree or a postgraduate at master's level, you get this visa for 2 years. So 2 years, that's how much you're gonna get. If you've got a PhD, you get this visa for up to 3 years. So people that have a PhD obviously have that added advantage that you have the visa for an extra year. So it makes it 3 years, which means that you don't need a job, obviously. You just go to the embassy and you apply and you get your visa. The same thing as well for your family. You can bring your dependents. It doesn't matter whether it's your wife, your husband, your kids, you can bring them with you on this visa. You could either move to the UK on the first instance, or you can move to the UK first and then bring your family later. It's your own choice. And by the way, if you're watching this and it's our first time meeting, my name's Melvis. I currently work as an advanced nurse practitioner for the NHS, that's the National Health Service here in England. So I started my journey as a carer as well. I then studied nursing as an international student, and I've gone on to do 2 apprenticeships, one as masters in mentorship in nursing, and I've done another one as a masters in advanced clinical practice. So I'm passionate about career progression in the UK, free visa sponsorship opportunities, and just looking for the best opportunities, apprenticeships where you're going to get paid to study in the UK and work at the same time with visa sponsorship, and your employer is going to be paying for the privilege of you studying and progressing in your career. Also, if you're looking to work for the NHS, which, as you know, is kind of exempted from many of the restrictions that are available in the UK. So again, I can support you with that. You want to get into nursing, there are many pathways to study nursing in the UK without paying tuition fees, or medicine, or social work, whatever it is that those different apprenticeships. Again, I can support you with that process. So if you're keen or you're interested, you're just looking for UK visa sponsorship opportunities, do check the description box below or the about section of this channel, and you're going to see a link with more information about my private coaching program, so that you're more than welcome to join, and then you'll get that one-to-one tailored, individualized and personalized guidance so that you can succeed, excel, and thrive. Obviously, I like to put this out straight. My private coaching program is not for everybody. It's only for the creme de la creme, for the top 1% of people that, like me, are interested and invested in their personal and professional development. So I know that 99% of you will not take action on your dreams, on your goals. You want to succeed, you want to move to the UK, you want to progress, you want to do an apprenticeship, you want to study, you want to earn more money, you want to get rich. But look, only 1% of people will act on it. And I'm only talking to those 1% of people. My program is only for that 1%. So the rest of you, 99%, continue to watch the videos, continue to take no action, continue to procrastinate, carry on all of that from 2023. Look, that's not right. This is the time for reawakening, as I've said. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say, Melvis, I will stop procrastinating. I will act on my dreams, because you owe yourself, you owe your family the duty to succeed. If you're not succeeding for yourself, you should succeed for your family. I'm saying it is a duty to do so. You may think, oh, it's okay. It is not okay. So again, if you enjoy this content, by the way, do hit the like button. It lets me know like you enjoy content like this, and obviously I should do more. And also, like I've said, if you're part of the top 1% of people, then you're more than welcome. Obviously, join the coaching program so that we can get started with that journey. We have live sessions as well on Thursday. So during our live session this Thursday, we're going to go into more detail about this visa and all the UK opportunities that I've shared obviously on this channel, and those that I haven't obviously shared. Because the reason I share these videos is because I know that most of the people, in fact 99.9%, even 100% of people that are in my coaching program also watch my YouTube videos. So I like to keep them informed so that they're aware of those opportunities and all those different things that are going on in the UK. So when we meet during our live sessions, you can be like, oh, Melvis, that was amazing, can I pursue this opportunity? So that's why I share them here. But those of you that are not in the program, obviously now you know about this opportunity, so you can also go pursue it, because like I say, it's about succeeding and excelling together. So again, these are the requirements, but there is one very special requirement. And that special requirement is that you must have graduated from a top world university, which means the global universities ranking list, the university where you've studied must be on that list in the past 5 years. So if you graduated, say, from any of such global universities 10 years ago, it isn't valid. It needs to be in the last 5 years. So your university where you studied and graduated from has got to be on the world's global universities list in the last 5 years. So again, this is something that is very important. As long as your university featured within that list, you can move to the UK without a job. And the reason why, you see, the UK is a country that deals with class. There's a lot about class in the UK. And for you to succeed in the UK, these are some of the things that you need to learn. You need to learn the culture of the place if you want to succeed in the place. And what this means is when you go to Rome, do what the Romans do. If you don't do what the Romans do and you're still like, hey, I've come to Rome, but I'm going to be myself, as some people say, it doesn't work. You need to acclimatize to your new environment so that you can take advantage of the opportunities. Which means that if you've gone to any of these universities, the UK recognizes the fact that you must be somebody with high potential. So they don't even know it doesn't matter what course you studied, it doesn't matter the grade you had, it doesn't matter which country you're from, you will get this visa as long as you've attended any university that has featured on the world's global ranking list in the last 5 years. And this is something that is massive. This is an opportunity that many people aren't even aware of, but you just need to go to the embassy, get your visa, and that is all it is. If you check on the UK government website for this particular visa, they have the list there. So if you're struggling, you're thinking, is my university on this list? Leave a comment in the comment section below. Which university did you attend? And I'm going to be able to tell you where it falls, on this list. So if you attend a university of, I don't know, whatever the university is called, you leave that in the comment section below, and I'll be able to provide more details as to where your university falls and whether it is indeed part of the top 50 global universities. And again, that's why if you're wanting to study, it's so crucial, to make your choices well, to make sure that you're more informed and you're not just choosing universities randomly. When I studied in the UK, I had no idea about any of this, things like this. If I had known, look, I tell you, I would have thought more differently. And that's one of the things I've said to myself now. If I'm going to do a PhD, because I've got my master's already, if I'm going to ever do a PhD, it needs to be in a top university. Otherwise, it's no point. I'm just like, it is no point. And that's because I've learned about the importance of which university you study at rather than just which degree do you have. Because it's like in the UK, if you study in Oxford or Cambridge, there are certain opportunities that you're going to have that people who've not been there don't have. We cannot say that is discrimination, but I'm going to tell you that when you live in a world where social status is so important, you've got to go with the flow, which means that if you're wanting to study, you need to do extra research on the courses, the university, the location, the country, and just all of that sort of thing to make sure that you're putting yourself for success, because there is success that you cannot measure, but it just comes with other privileges. So again, what do you think about this particular opportunity? So like I say, you don't need a job to move to the UK. You just apply at the embassy and they'll give you the visa automatically with your family. So the visa fee for this is £822 per person, and you do need to pay the healthcare surcharge, which is currently £624 for this. You need to pay that, but you don't need a job. And when you move to the UK, you can work, your dependents can work, and it's absolutely fine, and you've got no restrictions whatsoever. But you cannot, like I say, the whole point is that you get to the UK and then you can switch from this visa to another visa rather than extending it. So it is such an amazing opportunity. Do you qualify for this? Again, leave your university below. I've shared lots of information here. Again, if you haven't subscribed to this channel, hit the subscribe button. You're going to find my contact details in the comment section below on my newsletter, which is completely free to join. And if you need one-to-one support, tailored guidance with free visa sponsorship opportunities in the UK, where you can get paid to study in the UK, contact me. My WhatsApp details are on my newsletter in the comment section, and I'm able to support you successfully to apply for those opportunities. So again, check out this other video that I've linked up specially to give you more info.